What's good YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. JD here with yet another video for you guys. The Sacai Waffle Racer first released 2 years ago, 2019, and at the time it really set the sneaker world on fire. And since then we have seen a lot of different colorways, a lot of different materials, and different versions of that shoe. And in 2021, Sacai took it one step further by allowing other brands to collaborate on that same model. And in this video, I will be reviewing the latest Sacai triple collab once again with Clot, this time on the Air Max Kiss of Death 2 colorway. So what's good guys, I hope you guys are doing well and absolutely killing it. So in this video I will be breaking down these sneakers. We'll talk about the two brands behind this collab, Sacai and Clot, and where this color inspiration came from. I'll talk about the quality of this sneaker. We'll also talk about current resale prices and see whether or not these are worth it. And as always, I will be giving you guys that on-feet look, so make sure you stick around until the end of this video. So here it is, Sacai and Clot, the second time we have seen these two brands collaborate on the Waffle Racer already this year. The inspiration behind this sneaker comes from a previous Clot collab on the Air Max 1 back in 2013. They released the Kiss of Death 2. We already saw a collaboration on the first Kiss of Death colorway, which already came out a few weeks ago. Once again, we got it on the Waffle Racer, and that pair turned out to be one of the least reselling pairs of the Sacai collabs we have seen so far. Personally, I think the main reason for that was because of that colorway. It isn't exactly the most wearable colorway, and I don't necessarily think it's because the Sacai collabs are just dead, because we can just look at the previous triple collab Waffle Racers, which released just a month ago. These fragment pairs, both of those, they did pretty well on resale and they proved to be quite popular with sneakerheads. And if you haven't had enough Sacai collabs, they will be dropping 2 more pairs of Waffle Racers. This time they will be collabing with Undercover. But let's talk about this pair. So among the 2 Clot colorways we've seen so far, personally I feel this one is just a lot nicer. It is a much more wearable pair. The main colorway on this upper is done in this cool gray. You also have some hits of light gray. One of the swooshes done in this nice navy color, as well as the midsole done in that navy. And we also have these additional hits of green throughout the sneaker on the tongue, as well as some of the letters on the back of the shoe. Also on this midsole you see that speckled pattern, and once again this pattern was inspired by that original Air Max 1, the Kiss of Death 2. The colorway overall I think is a pretty good homage to that pair, although this is actually in my opinion quite different looking than that original pair. We also get these gum bottoms, which aren't actually present in that original Air Max 1 colorway, but I'm glad that they put on the gum bottom on the shoe because I just feel it looks very good with this colorway. It brings the entire shoe together. There isn't a whole lot of branding on the sneaker. You see this combined Sacai and Clot logo, which I think is pretty cool. You see that on one of the tongues of the shoe as well as the insole. And also on the back of the sneaker you see it in that green color, that nice combined logo. The laces that come with this pair, as with all previous Sacai Waffle Racers, you get double laces. This time you get 2 different shades of gray on the laces. And in addition to those laces you get an extra pair of these light blue laces, which once again was inspired by that original Air Max 1. The materials used on the sneaker, so the upper of the sneaker is done primarily in mesh, and one of my biggest complaints with these Sacai collabs is I don't understand why the retail price is so high. The retail price of this in Europe, 180 euros, $180 in the US. And I'm not exactly sure why. This is basically 1970s technology. This is based on the LD Waffle, which came out in the 70s. And the upper is pretty much just mesh. We're not getting any special materials here, so I don't understand why the retail price on these is so high. It's even higher than, let's say, an Air Jordan 1, for example. We've seen some other Sacai collabs with much more premium materials, for example the nylon pairs, which actually have the same retail price as these. So because of the not so durable materials, I'm not gonna say that this is a very high quality shoe, especially for the price. When it comes to sizing, with the LD Waffle, I go true to size. They fit me perfectly. It fits me the same as, let's say, Jordan 1s and about a half size up from my Air Force 1 size. If we look at prices right now, yeah, they're not going for all that much. However, they are definitely higher than that other Clot pair that released. I'm sure that has something to do with the fact that this is a more wearable colorway, but these prices are pretty good if you're comparing it with pretty much any other Sacai pair. And in the past, the gray colored Sacai pairs resold for quite a lot. So this one is coming at quite a discount. You're getting a very wearable pair of Sacai's for pretty much half the price as other Sacai gray colored pairs. It's a pretty good deal. I'm not so sure whether the prices on these are going to start going up over time because the hype on Sacai's have definitely died. We're just getting a lot of colorways these days. So you can take your time and decide whether or not you want to buy. I will leave a link in the description as usual if you want to go ahead and cop using my affiliate StockX link. Of course, that is one way to help support the channel. So overall, the Sacai and Clot waffle racers, are these a cop or a drop? So when these first came out a couple years ago, I'll be honest, I absolutely love this shoe. I even gave the original colorways the sneaker of the year when I did my end of year sneaker countdown. Such an original looking shoe with its retro and modern look at the same time. But I gotta say, I'm not such a big fan of these triple collabs that Sacai is doing on this model. I don't really get Sacai's strategy here. This is a silhouette that Sacai's design team came up with. When we see the silhouette, we immediately think of Sacai. So I don't understand why they're letting other brands throw their colorways on this shoe. This isn't a Nike by You model, but it's starting to feel like it because pretty much at this point, it feels like every designer out there, if they want to throw their colorway on here, they can just go ahead and try. Who knows how many more Sacai colorways we'll see in the future. I'm personally not a big fan of the strategy, but if I just forget about all that, if I'm just looking at this shoe for what it is, yeah, this is a very clean colorway. I would even go as far as to say it's one of the nicer Sacai and waffle racer colorways we've seen over the last couple years. Definitely this year, I would probably rank this as maybe the second best colorway to release from all of those triple collabs. The first probably being that gray fragment pair. So if you have been on the fence about buying a pair of Sacai's, you maybe thought the prices were just a bit too high, then this is a great option for you. However, for me, I'm just not a big fan of these triple collabs. So for me, this is a drop. But that's just my opinion as always. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think of this triple collab? And also, what do you think of Sacai's strategy here of just letting other brands throw their colorways on Sacai's model? Let me know down in the comments. And of course, if you found this review useful, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping at least 3 videos a week. Follow me on Instagram. That is the best place to contact me at JDKick6. And of course, if you are looking for just the right colorway of laces to match with your sneakers, don't forget about my shop, elevatelaces.com. We do ship worldwide. The on-feed portion of the video dropping right now. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and for all the positivity I get in the comments. You guys are amazing, and I'll see you next time. Peace.